What's going on, everybody? Get the Raging Rob here. We got 2 days till our big event in Iona. Come out and support the McClowskis, the couple from St. Louis that so-called brandish their guns, protecting their home from a BLM crowd after BLM broke through a security gate. They're going to be there in Iona on July 19th, this Wednesday, day after tomorrow. Come and support. I forgot the guy's name. He's from the Upper Peninsula. The guy who, the 19-year-old who made a Snapchat post with this AR-15. Come make the, this is going to make the snowflakes melt. And now that he's looking at terrorism charges. It's stupid. First Amendment. He didn't threaten anybody. But he's going to be there. Come and support Sheriff Mack, constitutional sheriff from the state of Arizona. I lived in Arizona for 10 years. Phoenix. And then we have the number one stunner. Come and support the one, the only, Kyle Rittenhouse. The teenager who had to defend his life against Antifa shitbags. When they tried to kill him. And I feel for Kyle. I was a victim of gun violence times 2. I had a gun put to my head in January 2011 when I was a nighttime cab driver in Phoenix, Arizona. I know how it feels. Waiting 10, 12 minutes for the police to show up. Those minutes, they seem like hours. It seems like forever. It was a couple weeks later I bought my first gun. Because I remember one thing that the cop told me. He told me a couple things, actually. He told me my life is worth more than a company policy. See, the asshole CEO of my taxi cab company at the time went on TV, on the news in Phoenix, and said our drivers don't carry. Congratulations, asshole! You just let every criminal in the valley. Phoenix is called the Valley. You just let every criminal in Maricopa County let them know that your company drivers are unarmed. Any blood that happens after that point is on his hands. It was a few months prior to that a coworker of mine was shot dead by a crackhead. Got shot in the neck. Died a couple hours later at the hospital. Anyway, not to get sidetracked. The 2A, the Second Amendment, is vital to our country. The United States is not the only country that has I don't want to say Second Amendment, but that has gun owners that are, gun owners among citizens. See, South Africa also has citizenry gun ownership. And they right now are fighting a tyrannical government. So I feel for the South Africans and the farmers down there. There's quite a few countries that have armed citizenry fighting tyrannical governments. And I pray, and I stand with patriots worldwide that are fighting tyrannical governments, that are held hostage by the tyrannical governments. Come out to Iona the day after tomorrow and support the Second Amendment. There's a couple other events going on. breakfast on the beach or whatever it's called. Yeah, breakfast. Or brunch on the beach, I think it's called. Yeah. Well, I've been honored to have breakfast with Kyle Rittenhouse the day after tomorrow. So yeah, pics, videos, whatever, it's coming. Stay tuned. Also, there's a VIP dinner after the event in Iona. I don't have the full details yet. They're pretty much keeping it secret for, ticket holders only because of problems there. They don't want any problems with the mainstream media and protesters. The city of Grand Haven, they're pretty pissed off. Some of the citizens up there are pissed off because of they know the Kyle Rittenhouse is coming to town. They're not happy, so the event, the breakfast, is only for ticket holders, only for invites or whatever. They're the only ones that will know the location, including myself. I will not give up the location, period. That's I won't do it. You have my word. I won't do it. Those leftist radicals are fucking crazy. They are nuts. So anyway, come out to Iona the day after tomorrow. Come support patriotism. We're losing our country, man. I mean, we're getting victories here and there, but we need a big, huge revolution victory. We are losing our country. Too many people are afraid to stand up anymore. It's ridiculous. I don't know where it was, but it was somewhere. I think it was in Sweden. They had a drag queen story hour, and like 1,000 patriots showed up, and they just overturned that motherfucker. They tore down the flags. They set LGBTQ pride flags on fire, and they tore up the stage, and they smashed microphones, and they smashed speakers. I'm not advocating for violence, but all I'm going to say, it comes down to it. You want to hold up a sign and scream at a building on a bullhorn. That's great. You want have a protest that brings people together, get to know one another, like-minded people. That's great. I'm not advocating for violence, but I will say this: there may come a point where the bullhorning, the petitioning, the waving the signs, the protesting, there may come a point where that only goes so far. And sooner or later, you may have to start doing this. I will say this: if you're not willing to do this, if it comes to that, then I got news for you. You're not a patriot. I think it was in Sweden. I don't know wherever it was. It was Norway. One of those, I think it was Sweden. I think it was Sweden. I'm pretty sure it was Sweden. Anyway, that's it. I'm at the grocery store. I got to get a couple things. Shop local. I'm at a local grocery store, mom and pop grocery store. This grocery store I'm at, I'm not going to say where it's at, but they didn't require muzzles to get in during the pandemic. And their employees weren't wearing masks either, so they did it right. They didn't shut down their fucking store. Shop local. Anyway, I'll see you in Iona, Michigan in 2 days. This is Raging Rob. I'm out.